What's up, guys? I am Ben here at PAX West 2024. I'm here with My Pet Hooligan, and you guys do some intros in terms of your names and kind of your roles on the game.
Absolutely. How you doing? I'm Luke Paglia, the COO and co-founder of AMGI Studios. We are the studio behind My Pet Hooligan.
What up, guys? My name is Wes Paglia. No relation here, obviously, but also, we're my creative director over here on My Pet Hooligan as well. And
Everybody here at AMGI has to have the last name Paglia. So if you ask anybody around here, they're all Paglias as well.
We have a lot of Bens at Lenovo for some reason. There's 3 Bens at Lenovo, so I don't know. Awesome. So you guys are showing off My Pet Hooligan. Can you tell me just a bit about the game in terms of what it's about and what the inspiration was, if you have any of that?
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, this game, My Pet Hooligan, it's a third-person shooter. Came about in the early days of wanting to be something a little bit newer, fresher outside of the whole night style battle modes, game modes, and something that wasn't, I hate to say violent, but something so violent that like kids can't play it. It's only good for adults. We really wanted to make something kind of in that middle lane. Our studio's in Burbank, California, and so we're right in the middle of entertainment with a lot of animation, love, and DNA in our studio. We wanted to make something that was family friendly, that could be playable for kids and for adults. Be cool for the kids and cool for the adults.
And the early inception, we were really inspired by 90s cartoons, things like that. So things like in Nickelodeon and like kind of Tim Burton styled cartoons. And then our game director, Carl, was also really inspired by Splatoon or Plants vs. Zombies. So there's definitely a
Ratchet and Clank.
Ratchet and Clank's a huge one.
Yeah.
So we ended up like, there's this amalgamation of all these different influences that then became My Pet Hooligan.
We grew up skateboarding too, so there's a lot of Tony Hawk's Pro.
Yeah, definitely.
Like style stuff in there.
Exactly.
Trickies, the little
All of our deep cuts from childhood just got brought out and then popped into the game.
Yeah, so we call it future nostalgic is what we call it internally at the studio, where it feels like an old school game if you played those games, but also feels new. It feels like it has those similarities between like a Fortnite and other kind of battle modes, but has its very own kind of style too as well.
Yeah, trying to do something unique here.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, I mean, I can see all the amalgamation of influences there, basically. So that's cool to hear. How long have you guys been working on the project overall? And also, is this your first time showing it off, or you've been in other places before?
That is a great question. We've been working on this game in development for just a little over 2 years. We have done a handful of other gaming conventions, GDC, stuff like that. But really, this one was really the first one where we felt really confident and comfortable with the product that we had to come to a show like this, where it's primarily gamers, it's primarily players. And GDC is great, but it has a little bit more of that B2B feel.
Right. Yeah, definitely.
Exactly. So coming out here was like that first, like, all right, we got to make sure we're ready to go, ready to roll. And it's been good so far. So very excited. Yeah.
Your booth stands out, I think, across everything here with the colors and everything, so that's pretty cool.
That's the Meton booth display. Go per height.
Yeah, I mean, it works. If you look around here, like the fall booths stand out.
Yeah.
Very cool. So if people want to check out the game, do you guys, obviously Steam's probably a big place, I'm guessing, or...
Yeah, let me know what's going on there.
Yeah, so right now, the best place to go is the Epic Game Store. That's where we're up right now. We'll be on Steam. Yeah, we're free to play on the Epic Game Store. We'll be up on Steam hopefully by the end of the year is what we're pushing for. And then we're also building for Xbox. So yeah, Xbox probably early next year. Yeah.
Socials that are free too? Or
Yeah, right now, Twitter's kind of our main go, Twitter and Instagram. My Pet Hooligan. Yeah, is that. And then we're just about to roll out a big campaign on TikTok as well. Yeah.
Awesome. Very cool. And then lastly, in terms of like roadmap stuff at all, is there anything you can share in terms of planned releases or betas or any of that's coming up?
Right now, we're in early access and free-to-play early access, going up to Steam and getting on the consoles. That big push, and that's where we'll be going out of early access then. Those are big things there. We got a few more things in the hopper.
And as of right now, too, like over the course of this next year, I think maybe 6 months is a little safer to say that our overall progression loop system, we've got a lot of work going into that we're really excited about. Yeah, and also one other thing, too, I'd say that if any of you viewers want to check us out on Discord, too, we do have a pretty active community there. So I'd certainly suggest checking that out. But just watch for us. We're stoked about the progress and appreciative of anybody that wants to come party with us. So,
yeah, awesome. Well, thank you guys for talking about the game. We'll definitely post this on the community and have people check it out. And hopefully follow up with you guys pretty soon on the release. Awesome. Thank you guys.